Question 2 is testing our quality of written communications, indicated by asterisks. In this case, it's going to be about showing information on a dual bar chart. Nick takes 4 tests. The pictogram shows his scores. 2 Part A, Nick scores 60% in English. So he scores 60% in English. Complete the key. Well, if 60% is English, that's 20, 40, 60. So each one circle represents 20%. In which subject is his highest score? His highest score is in maths. It asks us in which subject, it doesn't ask us, it asks us for his subject score. 2 Part C, Jen takes the same 4 tests. The bar chart shows her scores. So we can see we've got 90% in English, 70% in geography, 45% in maths, and in science 80%. Now we're going to go back to the pictogram and mark Nick's scores on his. So in geography he got 20, 40, 50%. In maths he got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90%. And in science he got 20, 40% in science. Now Nick wants to compare his scores with Jen's scores and draw a suitable diagram that he can use. Well, a suitable diagram is a dual bar chart. So we're going to copy the information from Jenny's bar chart. So for English she got 90%. For geography she got 70%. For maths she got 45%. And for science she got 80%. We're also going to relay the information from Nick's pictogram that Nick in English got 60%. In geography he got 50%. In maths he got 90%. And then in science he scored 40%. So we've shown our information on a dual bar chart. We do need to indicate a key, that the pink is for Jenny and the blue is for Nick. 2 Part C, Part 2, it says write down 3 facts comparing their scores. So fact 1, we could write that Jen's best score was in English. Nick's best score was in, so Nick's best score, the biggest blue bar, was in maths. So we're making a comparison of their best scores there. We could compare their worst scores. So Jen's lowest score was in, so Jenny's lowest score was in maths. Nick's lowest score was, so Nick's lowest score was in science. In fact 3, we can compare their range. So Jen's range is 90 subtract 45, which is 45%, and we could say that Nick's range was 90, his lowest score was in science, which was 40, so 50%. So Nick's results were more spread out, So we've made 3 direct comparisons. One was the best scores, one was their lowest scores, and the final one was comparing their ranges to see how spread out they were. So the ranges compares how spread out they were.